And it says I'm live. Hello, hello. It's Tuesday night. Hi, Melissa. Melissa's here. We can start because Melissa's here. Hi there, Melissa dear. This is going to be a live video craft chat show. It's going to be a craft show for adults because sometimes we use sharp items like knives and scissors and sharp needles and heat guns and stuff. So we have to be safe. We're also a live chat show, and we will be interacting with the chat room the whole time we're going to be on. And that's because that's the way we like to do it. That's what we do. And Joe is in the house. Hi, Joe.
I just walked in the house.
Melissa's here.
Oh, hi, Melissa.
Melissa's number one. Yoo-hoo, Melissa.
I thought you might want something in there.
That's a diet drink, and it's a supplement to a meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chocolate
So
cream.
I just got finished making our paint blobs, and I was letting them dry. And we're also going to work in this book tonight. You do not have to have this book to play along. All you need is your art journal book with a clean piece of paper. A clean piece of paper is all you will need. I think that Rebecca went live this morning, and I slept through it. Yeah, I slept through it because I didn't get up till about 2:30, so I think I missed her. And so I'm sure she did the 365 book, and if she did, we'll see what page she did, and I will do probably this one here. It's got a stain from the opposite page, where I put a ring around our world that we did the last time. And so we're going to just pretend that we don't see this ink blob right here. We're just doing all pretend. Yeah, we're pretending we're not going to look at that right there. So it's invisible. But in the background is shapes of jars, and they're terrariums. And we used to do terrariums when we were kids, and my dad did terrariums. My daddy had a green thumb. He had a greenhouse, and he liked to padiddle with plants and things and watch them grow. And he would take a big jar like this, and he would hopefully, if it had a big mouth, he could pull the dirt in, and then he could go down with different tools and plant seeds, and then he would put the top on, and the moisture would go to the top of the glass because it's got a lid on it, and it would literally water the plant again over and over, so the water always stayed the same inside the terrarium, and it would fog up if it got cool, you know, and if it got hot, the water would evaporate up as well. So it was really fun to watch a terrarium. I fond memories of that as a kid. So anyway, there's other jars on the page that you get to draw on a piece of paper, and then we're going to fill these terrariums up. They're not necessarily, well, it says to add life to your terrariums. So we have to use our imagination to add some life to our terrarium. So we'll work on that in just a few minutes. Hi, Jill. Haven't seen you in a little while. Glad to see you tonight. And there's Heavenly Gifted today, Letitia. Hi, Letitia. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Sherry Van. There's Janet Nash. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, everybody. Melissa is bored, so she's going to get a piece of paper. Melissa's going to get a clean piece of paper, and she's going to draw some jars. And if you need help in drawing some jars, I will help you draw some jars. So all you need is a clean piece of paper. I put glitter on my ring around my world, and the glitter is coming off. So guess what? I'm going to sparkle tonight. I am. I'm going to sparkle tonight. So let's see if we can't rub some of that off and decrease the glitter problem. It's in the gutter. But anyway, that was from last week's. So we are going to do this. So you need a clean piece of paper, and this is my clean piece of paper. And then you're going to draw some jars, and then your jars can be in any shape you want your jars to be, with a lid or a cork. So you can do square jars and you can do round jars. And you can do odd shape jars like this, like a triangle. And you could probably do a rectangle jar if you want. I don't see why not. So you got all kinds of jars. And then of course there's the traditional lampshade jar. And you might have a jar like from your kitchen, something like this. If it's clear, you can use it as a terrarium. You just clean it out real good, and then you can make your terrarium. So we're going to do this in a few minutes. I've got it ready to go. We are going to have a special guest with us tonight. Um, Little sister Cheryl is going to come in, and I've invited her to come in, and she has accepted. So she wants to talk to you girls, and I'm going to let her tell you all about it when she gets here. So you might want to stick around. Don't go nowhere. No, no, you don't want to go anywhere. So there's Mina. Hi, Mina, dear. Um, so, and there's Teresa. Hi, Teresa. So I know everybody's saying hello to everybody. And Teresa says, I'm not bored. Hi, everyone. Thank you all for being here and supporting our Beth with your thumbs up and watching. All right. I have a new format. Thank you, Teresa. I have a new format to my streaming. Um, just to let you guys know first, I have subscribed to StreamYard. And I probably say it Yardstream and StreamYard. So it's the same thing. Okay. So if I say it one way or another, it doesn't matter because it's the same thing. I subscribed to them, and when I did, I have some um, opportunities to have guests. So with YouTube, I couldn't have a guest without paying for their premium, and I don't even know what they offer. I don't even know how much it is or anything like that. But I did know about StreamYard, and I know that several of our community crafters use StreamYard a lot. So I am joining in the club. Oh, thank you, Letitia. It's one that I made over the winter time last year, probably around Christmas time. I've got some really pretty beads on there. I love this one here. It's one of those kind that you buy um, uh, Pandora, they're expensive, but it's not a Pandora. It is a homemade bead, though. And these are the type of beads that our really good friend Tanya makes. She can make these type of beads. She specializes in bead making as well. If you don't know Tanya McGuire, you need to subscribe to her and watch her stream. And she has a gift shop, I'm not sure if it's a gift studio, or if it's Etsy, I don't know. But she does have a shop where you can go in and look at her things that she has for sale, and she sells her beads. Um, I'm looking to see if I have any pottery beads on here that I have made, and I don't see any of my beads on here. But I make pottery beads out of clay, and I have a few, but they're not on this particular bracelet. So thank you there. That's a little pun for my. And it's a boho bracelet. It's made out of wire. It's real easy and simple, and it's cute and fun to make. Anybody, any age can make that. Any age. So anyway, while we're getting started here, Cheryl, and I will go ahead and make this announcement too. I switched their names around like they're sisters, and their name says that they're little sisters. So I switch their names around all the time, just like as if they were sisters. So that's what Mama does. Mom does when she can't remember one name, she'll just go ahead and say the other name and get it out, even if she means the other child. So I say Teresa and Cheryl unanimously back and forth. So if I say one name out of context, it's because I do that all the time. I inadvertently do that. It's kind of like a dyslexia thing. So, but Cheryl's coming on with me tonight, and Teresa's in the chat room monitoring, helping me monitor. And but anyway, Cheryl usually eats at 6 o'clock at night every evening. They're on a regular timed feeding schedule, and so they eat at 6, and she usually pops in my room about 6:30. So we're going to wait a few more minutes for her to come in, and we are going to do paint blobs. And these are true paint blobs. Rebecca said the other day I had watercolor blobs. And it's true. I usually make them in watercolor, but tonight I did them in paint. So now they're officially paint blobs. But watercolor is a paint. So I'm not real sure. I just was just bringing that up just for fun. No, no rhyme or reason. No rhyme or reason. So I do have some late comers in here. Hi, Nashua. Nashua. Hi, sweetie. I do have some people that are up awfully late this evening. So I thought I would go ahead and read them a little bedtime story just in case they drift off. And this way, if they do drift off, they can have wonderful little dreams about the story that they just heard. And that way, if they do drift off, at least they've had their devotion. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it first, and it's on my list, so it's okay. So we've talked about everything on my list already. So here we go. So you guys chat among yourselves while I read this. This is it's not a biblical story. It's just um, a good vibe story, and it's got a lot of morals at the end of it to talk about. But this is about a box full of kisses. And some time ago, a man punished his 3-year-old daughter for wasting a roll of gold wrapping paper. Ugh. And if you've ever bought gold wrapping paper, it can be expensive. So money was tight, and he became infuriated when the child tried to decorate a box to put it under the Christmas tree. Well, nevertheless, the girl brought the gift to her father the next morning, and she said, "Daddy, this is for you." Well, the man became embarrassed by his overreaction earlier, but his rage continued when he saw that when he opened the box, it was empty. And he yelled again at her, "Don't you know that when you give someone a present that there's supposed to be something inside?" "Oh, daddy, 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 daddy," she said, and she looked up at him with all these tears in her little eyes, and she cried, "Oh, daddy, it's not empty at all. I blew kisses into that box, and they were all for you, daddy." So the father was crushed again. I got goosebumps. And he put his arms around his little girl and he begged her for forgiveness. Only a short time later, an accident happened and it took the child's life. So the child passed away, and the father kept that little gold box by his bed for many, many years. And whenever he was discouraged, he would take out that imaginary kiss and he remembered the love of a child who had put it there. So the moral of the story is love is the most precious gift in the world. So the only thing I would like to share is that of course, that's true. Life and Teresa reminded me that when she streamed the other day, it was either yesterday or Sunday, she streamed and she said, life is too short not to be happy. And I thought that that little quote went right with this. It is. Life is just way too short. You think you've got your whole life to live, and you do. But then when something happens naturally, even naturally, not necessarily an accident, it's like, oh, I wish I had that person back just for another day, just for another few hours, just another time, another, for one moment, just to hear her say hello, just to hear her voice. You wish you had a little more time, back. And of course, we can't get that particular time back. But we do have our memories. And that is one gift that no other creature or animal on this earth that we know of has a memory. We can remember. And we now I know that you can train dogs to sit and they know to sit. And they do remember that. But the humans are so much more special than an animal. Our memories are different. We can remember our parents and our past lives, and we can remember stories, and we can remember times when we laughed together. We have more of a deeper remembrance than anything else on this earth. And we also have to remember uh, our the precious present. Now, the little girl gave the daddy a precious present. Okay. And there's another book that my mom always had in the guest bedroom. And anybody who came to visit my mom, they would get to read that book because it only took you 15 minutes to read the whole entire book. And it was called The Precious Present. And it talked about a box, and it talked about what was, there was nothing in the box except time, the present time. And that's what the book was all about. It wasn't about a gift, a tangible gift. The gift was the presence of the time that you have right now, and the time we have right now together, you and I, you and all of us together. It's our present. That's our gift. And we need to remember in our lives, because we have this precious present, we have to forget about our anger that we have and carry as a grudge. We need to forget about those angers. We need to learn to forgive the way the father asked that little girl for his forgiveness when she gave him a box of butterfly kisses. We just that's the story. We need to forgive and forget our anger, and we need to recognize the presence. We need to be thankful for our brains and for God giving us a mind that we have. And we have to remember life is too short not to be happy. So get happy, guys. There's your devotion. That's all I'm going to say. The end. So I like that. I know it was kind of a Christmassy one, um, but it's now. The presence is now. There's your bedtime story, Nashwall. If you go to sleep, you remember your present. Everybody gets a butterfly kiss. Hi, Heather. Thank you, Heather. So, is there anything anybody wants to bring up? Any old business that anybody wants to know anything about? I'm asking you guys if you got anything you want to know. Is there anything you want me to follow up on for you, or to explain anything, or is there anything you want me to do? Hand me a beverage. um, I'm looking around to see what's on my table. I'm almost finished with my hunt book, and I had a few things that I wrote down the other day that helped me finish my pages. So I'm going to work on this for just a few minutes while we're waiting on our dear Teresa. There I go again. Our dear Cheryl to show up. We did talk about this the other day, and it was called the Illustrator Quote. And I'm going to illustrate my quote as the no drama llama. And I thought that I could do something really special instead of just a sticker. I could still use the stickers, but I thought maybe I would paint a little llama. I did some llamas in my other craft book uh, in the past, and I'm looking for an empty page. This is my hunt so far. Got quite a few pages, and I thought I had an empty page. That's kind of empty. It's got makeup on it. I could paint on top of the makeup. That's my first choice. I got the games put in, and I had printed off my games. The games were Clue, Candyland, Scattergories, Old Maid, and Pictionary. I used to have Clue and I used to have Scattergories. And I know I had Old Maid as a kid. And I used to play Pictionary with my other kid with my nieces and stuff. But I didn't have any game pieces or anything. So I printed these off I Googled them and printed them off. So that's how I got that. So I'm looking for an empty page to illustrate my quote. And I'm going to paint my quote. So I printed this off too. It was a Doodles and Zentangle, and I printed that little cat off. And what I could do is collar that. I thought about collaring it, but I haven't done it. Here's an empty page. Here's an empty page. This page keeps sticking onto this page for some reason. I'll have to put a piece of wax there, I guess. This page is empty. So I'm going to illustrate my quote right here and paint a llama. So, everybody doing okay? Uh, Everybody's talking to each other, and that's good. So I'm going to put my words right there, illustrate a quote. Everybody's coming in. Hi, Kathy. Howdy do. Hello. Woohoo! Well, and on top of this, the other surprise I have is that there's a llama that I saw the other day that was so cute. And I believe it was on Sunday. And it was an awesome llama, but it was a real llama. And it was on Janet's channel, and it was on her vacation blog. And it's where she went on vacation for a weekend, and she went on a bus holiday, and she rode that bus. Well, she didn't ride the bus, she slept in the bus. The bus is on like a little camping site in the wonderful fields of England where she went on vacation. She said it was Stratford, a farm on Stratfordshire in the UK. Oh, she sent a photo. Let's see if it's the same one. It is. I was going to go to the video to find it. Thank you. So this guy right here, I don't know, did you pet him? Did he let you pet him? This guy is real. This is a real llama at the farm where she spent the weekend. And if you have time, go and subscribe to Janet and go and look at her video of her little holiday. And let's see, did she send another one? So So anyway, that was the llama I want to paint today. And let's see. Yep, she sent another one. I like this one better. It's a little bit more close up. And it was on the end of her video. Isn't he cute? So I'm going to I'm going to sketch him first. And again, I'm waiting on Cheryl to come in the craft room at any minute when she's ready. There's no hurry for her, but I got to keep reminding myself to look for her to come in. So I'll keep looking up. But anyway, this llama has nice little pointy ears. And oh, you messaged the farm because you forgotten his name. Oh goodness. But anyway, there's a story, and Janet did tell the story in her stream on Monday that the llamas were working llamas. Yes, these llamas have jobs. And the llamas, like I said, they lived on the farm, and on the farm, they let these llamas out in the fields with the sheep, and uh, they kind of guard the sheep because the llamas are well, they're just real good helpers. What can we say? They're just really good helpers, and they have extremely long eyelashes. So we're going to give our llamas some eyelashes here. And uh, they guard the sheep. And if there's any wolves or foxes or other animals running around in the with the in the field of the sheep, the llamas don't like those kind of animals, and they chase them off. And it could be that they're more alert in the hearing department, and sheep kind of sleep. I don't know, I guess they sleep standing up, laying down, both. I don't know. But um but anyway, the llamas are so alert, they can hear a predator, and they run them off before they get after before they come and get attack the sheep. So the llamas are working llamas on this farm. And that was the one of the wonderful stories about the llamas, is that they had a wonderful job. So that made them more important and therefore more valuable and helpful to the farm. Yep, they were helpful, very helpful to the farm. And so I am trying to draw this little llama guy. And I'm just kind of drawing what I see. And I am going to get my eraser out a little bit. This is so much better than the dry red eraser on the on the pencil. This eraser here is hard as a rock. That's how hard it is. So, well, hi Natalie, honey. I'm glad to see you here. Hello, hello. Uh, um, it's lambing time next week on the farm. Lambing, is that when they shear the sheep? That's when you should have gone up there so you can help shear the sheep. Collect some wool. Collect a little handful of wool. I'm sure they would have let you clean out their brush. So anyway, I'm still waiting on Cheryl, and I'm drawing this llama, and this llama is part of my hunt book, the hunt book that I'm doing. So there's his lips and his mouth. And I thought this llama looked really, really cute with his harness on to boot. And then there's the bottom lip, and it goes up under this lip. And oh, this is looking kind of real, guys. Uh, let's see here. And then there's the goes into the neck, and then the neck comes down, and then this is part of his face, and it goes right into his neck, and it comes down. How about them apples? Wow. I can make him a little wider here. So this line is too close. And I am drawing my sketch is I'm drawing my sketch really hard with the pencil. If you do a sketch, if anybody else ever does a sketch, you will want to use a lighter uh, strength than what I'm doing, because I want you to see my sketch. I want you all to see how I do it and how it works out, and uh, and then you will know what to do when you draw, and you won't have to worry about the pencils being left behind. But I love teaching, and I am definitely not at all a a professional sketch artist or anything. I am literally drawing what I see. I am drawing what I see. That's it. That is it. And there's a ring on that one to attach to a leash. If they want to leash him and walk him out anywhere, he can do that. Okay. So there's that. There's his harness, and this goes here. I think that's it. That's the that's the that's the picture. So, not too bad. Not too bad. So anyway, he is an off-white shade, and we can paint him any color we want if we want to change the shade of this llama. We can paint him any color we want to paint him. Doesn't have to be this natural color, because we're on a natural background. So I'm thinking that maybe we can paint him uh um I'm thinking maybe a pink or a blue. We can paint him a different shade. Uh in shades of blue. I think that would be fun. Just for fun. Janet said Janet says a rainbow. Should we paint the llama a rainbow? We could, I suppose we could. So uh I'm just going to get a little brush out, and I'm just going to try to start painting. I'm just going to start off with a lighter blue, like a sky blue. Had a little craft lunch here. I'll get the white out too. We might need the white. Uh, I'm just just going to see how fast I can paint this guy. So I'm just going to use a little bit of blue. And this is going to be not a realistic picture. It's going to be a um, amateur, no, not amateur. It's going to be a, what do we want to call this? A fun, it's a, not amateur. What is it when you paint something and it's not a cartoon? I guess a character. It could be a character type of character. Uh, whimsical. Yes, it's going to be a whimsical type character. Thank you, Teresa. I knew I was trying to think of something. So I'm going to paint our little llama. He's going to be a boy, and he's going to be blue. And I will paint his harness here too. Whimsical. That's a good word. Cartoon figure. Kind of like a cartoon. That's it. And what makes your whimsical characters come to life is kind of what you do after you get it done. When we like to add character to our paintings, and the characters it sticks is uh the things that we do afterwards to make it look more realistic. Uh, that's what we're going to do. That's looking good. That's looking real good. Okay. Uh, Hi, Sharon. Oh, you like him peeking out of the flowers on the page. Well, I am going to put his cage. I could put the flowers back. Let's see what we can do about that. Thank you, Sharon. I'll see if I can't work on that. I was going to put him in the barn, and you like the flowers, and I can see the flowers, so maybe I can add the flowers back. So, but anyway, if you want to see the real one, you need to watch Janet Nash's video from her holiday vacation on the bus. It's a little blog. It's only about 10 minutes long, and you get to see the bus and and they cook on the bus and everything. There's a stove and everything's on the bus equipped to. It's like an Airbnb breakfast place, and they stayed for 2 nights and tootle around the countryside. Okay, so there's the blue, the light blue, and let's go with a little darker shade. This one's full. This one's full, full, full. Let's see if I can't get an air bubble down in there. There we go. And I'm going to go into his ears. Like that. And I guess I could do his nose, part of his nose, and maybe his chinny chin. See how that works. And I'm going to give him some brush strokes on his neck because we're doing this guy whimsical. And this represents the fur on his neck, and the fur is fluffy and spiky. So I made some markings there to make it look like his fur is there. So that's all right there. And a little bit here. All right. And now we'll go with a darker blue. A darker blue. And this is more turquoisey blue, but it's blue. And uh, I'm going to change brushes. Yes, and go to a little pointy brush and see if I can't do some feathering of his fur. A little bit. And I'm watching for Cheryl, so we haven't forgot Cheryl. She's going to be coming in here in just a few minutes. And she's probably waiting for me to get done with the llama, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. And this brush is not the brush I want. Let me try another brush. A pointy brush like this. See if I can do any better with this one. And I'm trying to make some of his fur feather out from his body like that. Like that. Oh, Cheryl's in the room. Cheryl, are you ready to come in? My dear Cheryl, you can come in and be my painter, my helper. If you want to come in, you may at any time you're ready, Cheryl. You come right on in. I put the link in there so you'll see it and see if she can get in the room. I won't copy a link via the iPad tonight. Oh, that's Janice. YouTube. Oh, YouTube's doing funky things. So Cheryl's going to come in just a minute and try to get online with me. So we'll give her plenty of time. There's no big hurry. And sometimes I've noticed, Janice, that YouTube has done different things. They change things, and things are different between the telephone and the the iPad, it's different. Every time I go to do copy a link and to post it to share and stuff like that, it does differently for me all the time. So so you just need to click on that link that I put in the chat room. Tell Beth. I'm right here. Can you hear me, Cheryl? I put it in. I put the link in the chat room. It's right beside my big name. Uh, she's looking for it. I'll put it in again to see if she can get in. Can you all hear me okay? That that might be a good question. Can you see the link? So we hear you. Good. You can hear me. Can you see that little link? Yes, Janet Nash was talking about her wonderful weekend in the country, and it was stunning. The pictures were awesome. Everything turning green, getting ready for spring to bloom. So I'm trying to get Cheryl into the room. They want me to have a code. Uh, you have to sign in YouTube to get that code. Let me try Messenger. I'm going to send it to Messenger. So I'm going to add uh, Facebook and I'll go to messages and I'm going to go down here to messages. Where's my messages? Here we go. It's going to be in your messenger. Okay, go look in your messenger, Cheryl. It's in your messenger. There it is. Maybe that'll help you do it. Uh, I was able to go in my messenger and give it to her. Uh, so let's see if that'll work. Do 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 do. Waiting patiently for Cheryl, little sister Cheryl. I'm just waiting patiently. If she can post, if she can get in through Messenger. That would be the only way I know to do it. And I don't know if she's been on with me before or not. I don't remember. But it'll ask her to join or ask her to get on, and she'll click this and click that and click a few times, and you're just one click away, Cheryl. Just one click away. Go to Messenger. Everybody hit your live button and make sure your little live button is red. Make sure the button is red. Hit your live button. Sometimes you get behind when you're on your phones and other devices. So if you just tuned in, we're painting this little feller. And I'm going to have to ask Janet if she would give him a little name. If she would name this little feller for us, I would love it. I would just love it if she would name it for me. Give him a little name. It could be anything. That's right, Janet. Janet, when she first started streaming, and she was she was totally green. She was a greenhorn at everything and anything computer. She had no idea she was scared to death to click anything for fear of clicking the wrong thing. And she was just so afraid of messing everything up. And I kept saying, Janet, you're just one click away. You can do this. You can do this. Don't give up. Don't give up. And and lo and behold, look at her now. She has over 1,000 followers, you guys. Can you imagine? Now, Janet, you need to investigate to see if you can get. I don't know how do we get money. She said nope, it won't let you in. Oh dear, dear, dear. Um, okay. I know. I was on the other, yeah, Janet, Janet had me on the phone when she first streamed, and it's like, you're okay. You're doing great. You're doing it. You're doing it. Um, Cheryl, um, can we, if you can't get on, okay, can we communicate to the community as to what you were wanting to tell them today? Can we go ahead and do what you want to do? You can call me on your phone and watch me on the your computer on your laptop. If you want to do she had some business that she wanted to convey to everybody, and if she still wants to do it, we can still do that task, and I will be her interpreter. FaceTime. Yeah, she could FaceTime me. And I can hold your face right here on the phone, and you we can still play. Isn't it wonderful that we can FaceTime each other? I'm telling you, we can video, we can talk to a whole room full of 20 people at the same time, and we can still FaceTime. And I'm painting a llama from England right now. Just got this guy picture on my phone, and I'm painting this guy. I'm telling you, technology is awesome. Yeah, it is. Hi, Carol. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I see a shadow over here, and it says Device not connected. So she is definitely one click away. I've got the gray box and it says little sister Cheryl and it says device not connected. You are so close, Cheryl. Keep clicking. Keep checking. Oh, that's okay. You back out. You could try it again if you need to. She is so close. She's just this far away from getting on here. We're behind you, Cheryl. We're rooting behind you. And we can still paint and art while we're waiting. We can still do a few things while we're waiting. So this guy here needs a few more swatches up here. Almost. She's almost. I'm not a techie person at all either. But, I have made it this far. I've made it this far. So I'm I'm a little bit more techier than some, but not all the way. Not all the way techie. Not all the way at all. So anyway, this little guy's got some hardware on him, and his hardware is his harness. And he's got a couple of rings that's holding his harness. And I think I'm going to do his harness. There it is. There she is. Here we go. Here we go. Hi, Cheryl. There's little sister Cheryl, guys.
I had to go into my messenger video and push the camera on for it to work. Now, I can't see anybody else. I can see you, but I can't see anybody else.
Okay.
So, hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. So, I'll read chat. Can you see chat?
No.
Okay.
I can't. All I can see is your lovely face.
My lovely face. Woohoo. I got a smile on. That's all I can say. I've got a smile. Okay. Well, anyway, welcome, Cheryl, to my show. I'm so glad you're here. And I hear that you have an announcement that you would like to make to all of the chatty people out there.
That's right. Point that camera at me. I'm going to get all shy on you now. I would like to say thank you very much for having me on. And I'm sorry, I'm getting notifications from other people, so if you hear a ding, I don't know how to turn that off. But anyway, I want to say thank you very much from me, that I have 400 subscribers, a little over 400. And I'm going to do a giveaway. I got 2 things I'm going to give away tonight, but I need Beth's help.
Okay.
But thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. That's all I don't even know who I'm waiting to. If anybody can see me.
They can all see you. There's 21 people in the chat room, and they can all see you.
You said 21, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's 2 of us, so there's 2 people.
Okay, I'm going to put my phone in my phone holder.
Okay.
And you let me know what you can see. Hold on. Everybody, just give me a minute.
She's going to prop me up.
Let's see now.
Okay, to the right. To your left. To your left.
My left. Okay, this way.
more. Oh, where are you going to sit?
Right here.
Okay,
I'm gonna sit right here.
to your left.
Yeah, let me get a little bit closer here. Let me see. I'm not used to all this video adjustment.
You're doing great. You're doing a great job.
Let me pull you a little bit more to the left. Hold on.
Okay.
Here, I know what to do.
Okay.
All right. I feel like I'm far away. Hi, everybody.
You are far away, but you're wonderful.
At least I'm joining in sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can see you. We can see you.
Okay.
All right. The floor is yours. You may do whatever you want to do, and I'm right here beside you.
All right. Well, first of all, I want to show you this stuff. I got this. It's called a. Now I'm going to lose my word.
You take
It's
your
called
time.
a mat.
A felting mat.
I think I can felt one. It's really dense.
Yeah. Is it
So I
all?
think
Is it
I'll
made
felt
of
one.
wool? Is it all made of wool, or is there a center board? Yeah. Does it?
It got
Does it?
that way.
Does it flex a little bit?
Huh?
Does it flex? Flex? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Much.
Not much.
Let me turn up my volume a little bit. Hold on.
We can hear you. Oh, you can't hear me. Okay. Girls, do y'all have any questions for our dear little sister? Does anybody have any questions for Cheryl?
I just want to let you all know I'm very happy and excited to be here.
Well,
I'm almost speechless. I'm almost out of breath
well,
because I'm so excited.
take your time. Take a drink if you need a drink. We're right here. We're not going anywhere. We got plenty of time.
So, okay, I'll wait a minute. Just give everybody a chance to say whatever.
Well, go ahead and start your giveaway.
All right, now I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but I have this little pad of paper here. See, I can't tell what you can see.
We can see it. I can see it. We can see it. So sit down. You're fine. Sit down. You're fine. You don't have to get up. I see that pack of paper. It's a 6 by 6 inches. Oh, another pack of paper or
I'm
stickers.
going to give an exercise tonight. Now, this I know you can't see well.
They're stamps.
It's stamps. And
Okay.
what they are, they're tickets. They're Tim Holtz. Whoops. In fact, I have it. Well, there it went.
That's okay. That's okay.
Stampers Anonymous.
Stampers Anonymous. Okay. Tim Holtz. And I believe these are going to be 2 of her giveaways tonight. That's so nice.
So I figured those were 2 nice little things that wouldn't be hard to mail and wouldn't be expensive to mail.
That's right. And that's what we like. We like that kind of stuff. Stuff that we can use in our art.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 50.
Okay.
And then I'm going to write it on a little piece of paper here. I'm not going to look at it. I mean, I have to look what I'm writing, but, you know.
Okay. Go ahead and write your number down. You're fine. We're right here, and we're glad to see you. Joe's here. Everybody's on your side.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, babe. She couldn't get her computer up.
She's on her phone.
I see that.
And so we decided we would just FaceTime it.
Yeah.
Okay, hide the number. Hide the number.
I can find it.
Okay, everybody in the chat room, put a number in between 1 and 50. 1 and 50. Go.
And you got to be either on the number or below the number.
On or below the number. Okay. That'll be great. Everybody in the chat room,
I'm watching to see who
put a
puts
number in between 1 and
50.
50. They're coming in. Here they
Okay.
come. Uh, Cheryl's giving away 2 prizes. Are we going to do 2 prizes on this shit, Teresa?
Melissa, you got to go 1 to 50, hon, not 151.
Yeah, it has to be below
Below 50.
50.
The rubber stamp things first.
You're going to do them. Are you going to do it on the same set of numbers?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to have everybody put in this number for the stamps, and then they can put it in again for the
Okay.
for the paper. That
Okay.
way it'll make it more, I guess,
more challenging. Okay. Melissa, put in another number. Melissa, put in another number under 50.
Under 50. I'll check and make sure we ain't got doubles.
Tracy said mine was 33, but somehow it gave me 2 numbers. Oh, we'll put in one number now and try it again, Teresa. You know, there was a glitch with the numbers one time
Teresa,
a while back.
Teresa, take 34 because Sherry Van's got 33.
They'll know what to do. They're monitors.
Oh, okay.
They'll know what to do. Hi, Sue. Sue, you get to take another number, 28. Okay. I'm going to take 42 off. Remove. Okay, Sue, that's great. 28 for Sue. Teresa said 34. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and Sue, you were okay with, or was that one taken too?
Yeah. 34.
Yeah. You know how to do it. Okay. But I will tell you a little story. One time, we were doing a giveaway, and it was with Brittany, and her favorite number is 88, and it would not let you type 88. It had a glitch in the system, and I think it's fixed now. But it did happen, so it's possible there was crazy things happening. Okay. Did Melissa get another number in? Did Melissa pick another number? I see the numbers. Come on, guys. There's at least 17 of y'all in here. I should see more numbers than that. There's 1, 2,
Yeah, don't be shy.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there's at least 11. Okay. We might have everybody. I think that is everybody. Thank you, now I'm going to type stop to make it official. And now Cheryl's going to reveal the number. Show it up to the camera, and I'll show the camera to the girls. The winner is 43. 43.
42 is Sherry.
Or under.
Sherry having.
Okay.
The one closest to 43 were on the buttons, yeah.
Sherry Habling. Sherry Habling is 42. All right. Sherry, I think Sherry won it. Do you all agree that Sherry got it? Yeah. Teresa said Sherry got it. Joe said Sherry's got it.
Let me write Sherry on the back here so I know. Now that's Sherry
Habing. Habing. I don't
like to think thinking that I know who it is.
And she does live in Canada.
Yeah.
And I think she's in my group.
I almost wrote Canada instead of her last name. Well, brother.
Congratulations, Sherry. You won a stamp collection from Tim Holtz. You will be receiving.
Know anything about how the mail's doing in Canada?
It's
I would have to ask here. I don't think he's had any problems.
no, there's no problems with Canada's mail. Okay. And are we going to use the same numbers and you write down another number?
Yeah. So give me a minute.
She's organizing. She's so organized, Joe.
Well, if being a secretary for 30 years didn't teach me a little bit of organization.
She's a secretary. Okay. Did you already write another number down?
No, not yet. You're
That's okay.
Hold on just a second.
You're fine. You're fine. She's lost her pen.
Oh, there it is.
Now, just to let you guys know, anybody in chat, Sherry used to stream, and she does have some videos on her channel. If you would like to go to her channel, I'm not sure if she's streaming currently. Are you still streaming a little bit, Sherry, or have you taken a little vacation from streaming? Let's give Sherry a chance to holler out.
We'll give Sherry a chance.
Everybody, there is a few seconds delay, and we're okay with that. We're not
Go ahead and pick your numbers. One.
Okay. She wants everybody to pick another number between 1 and 50, and I will put go. Another number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50. Sherry said she's going to be starting to stream again. Okay. So she will be streaming. So if anybody would like to subscribe to Sherry Habbing, she lives in Canada, and she does stream. And I've seen some of her movies or videos, and they've been great. So
yes, I've seen some of Sherry's videos too, and she's very good.
Yep, she is. She's got talent. Her she does very nice work on her arts and crafts. Okay. Between 1 and 50, and she's going to be giving away some scrapbooking paper. It's a 6x6 pad of different kinds of paper. You're welcome, Sherry. You're very, very welcome. So everybody put another number in between 1 and 50. Put another number in, and this is for some scrapbooking paper. Everybody can use scrapbooking paper. I know I can. I use it all the time. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9. Come on. It's another prize. Between 1 and 50. We're doing the second giveaway right now. Put another number in if you have not put your number in. We're waiting for some more numbers. There's 23 of y'all in the room, so I should see at least 20. Well, I might have to cancel Sherry's out because she's already won. But that's okay, Sherry. We'll see. We're not going to let you win again, Sherry.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair if you won twice, and I should have justified that.
I think she understands. Sherry won't get mad. Oh, that's great. And Janet just put in 2 for Jill, and I think it's Jill, which is okay. We'll accept the Gill. Jill was in our room earlier.
Midnight there, so you're fine.
Jill was in here earlier.
Now, Sherry's address is in your Facebook
I
group.
think it is, yeah. If not, I have it.
Yeah, whoever wins tonight, make sure that your address is in best group
Yeah,
because otherwise I'm gonna have to ping back to go. I need this address.
that's right. She'll have to bug me. Bug me to death for an
I
address.
just bug her all the time, you know.
Mina already has a number, Janet. Janet's being a little angel is what she is. She's being an angel and she's putting in other names. Mhm. I know what she's doing.
Got a catch Freddy.
So, okay.
Are
Last
you ready?
call. I'm going to go ahead and push stop. I think we're okay. I'm pushing stop to make it official. Okay, stop.
You ready?
We're ready.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this. I wrote this kind of small. I don't know why I'm writing so small, but it's 37.
Number
37.
37 is the winner. Anything under 37. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Janet. You guys are awesome. I see
Nina's got 33.
no, Nina does not have
Oh.
33.
She don't.
Oh, yes, she does. Mina has number 33. I thought I saw her comment. She does. Is that it? 33 for Mina?
Mina.
Mina. I think Mina won it. Did everybody agree?
Who
It's
won it?
34 or under, Carol. It was on the number or under.
It's number 37.
37. Oh, so Carol did win. It's Carol. Okay.
35, yeah.
35 is the winner.
Here's the number again, so you can see that I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. Well,
We
you
got you.
you all know you have to. You know I mess everything up.
Number 35 so
Okay.
far.
Now you have another Canadian winner, and her name is Carol. And I have
Our magical touch.
yes, and I do have her address as well.
Okay.
So congratulations.
Well, congratulations, guys. That's great. Yay! Woohoo! Now I feel
Yippee!
official. I've had my first 400 subscriber giveaway.
She's had her first 400 subscriber giveaway. Yay! So this is good. Little sister Cheryl has not been. She has streamed a couple of videos, haven't you? A little few short videos.
Well, the last one I did was talking about that I was going to do the giveaway in January,
Okay.
and well, that didn't happen. Well, so things have been so hectic here. It's been kind of difficult
It has.
for me to
Okay.
keep track of everything that's going on.
Yes.
You know, in December, Pierre and I we both got sick.
Yep.
You showing Christians?
His daughter got sick,
Miss
and so we
Christian.
had, and it's just been all this jumping around and stuff with everything going on. I can't keep track of what I'm doing anymore. I mean, I just had trouble.
Were there two? Let's see. Carol. Does everybody agree that Carol got it?
Yeah, let's make sure everybody agrees. I've got it written down.
And
Now I can send. Let's see.
look
I can find
up
something else to send. I just have
Kristen.
to figure out what that would be because I only got 2 prizes tonight.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what number. What number did? No, she's saying that she is stating that Carol got 35.
Oh, okay.
She said Carol 35.
Oh, okay.
And she was trying to type that and she misspelled something, and that's fine. So I think we do agree. Okay, that's wonderful.
All right, well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I'm really excited. Thank you very much again for supporting my channel.
Okay, now
Post another video in the future. I just
now
want to do a video warning.
now.
I'm always showing things, but
Mhm.
I'm trying to get it set up where I can craft or something.
Now, Cheryl, I would like to ask you if you would like to stick around, and we are going to do some paint blobs here in a minute. And I also have the 365 book, and I think you have your book. Are you in a comfortable position to play along?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't involve paint or, maybe drawing something, I could do that.
Okay, that's it. That's all you have to have.
Or I could draw, or I could do a, where you pick 5 pages from a magazine, or maybe, I don't know.
Well, I have, we're going to do our,
wet medium, like paint.
We're going to do paint blobs next. I'm kind of done with my llama, so I'm going to put my llama away. That was the fun. So my llama's going away, and now we're going to do paint blobs, and you can help guess what you think my paint blobs are.
Well, right now all I see is your ceiling paint.
Okay. Oh, you don't have online. Never mind. I got you covered. Here we go.
Oh, that's a good picture. I can see it there.
Okay. Alrighty. So I need to mark. This one's going to be 1, and this one's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So see above.
On a string or something, it was moving around. Move it a little bit over to the left a little bit.
Okay, we have a request that.
Okay, that's good. Right there.
Well, I will try my best to hold it still, but I'm holding it free-handed. Now, Carol has a request that you mail her winnings to Mina.
That I mail her. Cheryl wants me to mail it to Mina.
Yep.
Right?
She's giving her prize away to Mina.
Oh, Mina, aren't you lucky, sweetheart? Wow, okay. Let me put it right now.
Thank you, Janet. Janet has a substitute. She's our substitute Paul's person tonight. Since Cheryl is online with me, she is taking over the Pauls. The feet.
Okay, I delegate the polls to her for tonight.
Thank you, Janet. You're so helpful.
Figure out what is she saying? She's giving what to what? Okay.
She says. Somebody says.
Heat on here, and it takes over my left ear.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
That's okay. Janet says number 4 is a.
Congratulations, Mina. My goodness, sweetheart. That is wonderful. Thank you very much, Carol. That was very nice of you.
Okay. Thank you, Carol. And they cannot see you right now, but they can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Just to let you know, because I've got my picture on the.
You're looking at this picture. Yeah.
So somebody said number 4 looks like a mermaid, and I don't see anything yet.
I do see the mermaid. She's off to the side. She's like over to the left, and I'm trying to point with the marker, and I can't mark my phone up, and I'm trying to show you, and you can't see what I'm showing you.
You'll have to verbally tell me, yeah. I'm pointing.
Yeah, that's her body, And if you go a little bit lower and go to the right, that's her tail. That's her tail there. And then if you go up like where you were, that's her body.
Where's her face?
And then her face is right there where, go down a little bit. That's her hair, and that's her face right below her hair. She's got a short haircut again.
This is her hair?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's her hair. And then her face is just below, her face could be just below that.
Or, like right there?
Yeah. Do you see what we're talking about, or are you lost?
I'm ad-libbing it.
Oh, goody, because I'm not ad-libbing it with you. Is that close to what whoever said the mermaid? Is that about right?
It's going to be right because that's the way I did it.
Yeah, and then right next to the mermaid, that other blob, I think that's like a Tin Man or something. I can't figure out exactly what else to call that. You know, the Tin Man on the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
That's as close as I can come to whatever that might be for me. So, I don't know if anybody else has any ideas.
I made a Tin Man.
I'll let the other girls decide what the other ones are. While you're doing that, I'm going to get a drink of water, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Number 1 looks like a bumblebee. Oh, I see it. Okay, a bumblebee. I'm trying to make room for you to see the bottom. Here we go. Okay. Number 3 looks like a bird's nest. With an egg. With a couple of eggs. Okay, a bird's nest. A bee. A mermaid. And a Tin Man. Okay, 5 looks like a fish.
Beth, you lost your camera, babe.
No, I was resting my arm.
Oh, you were. What's wrong with your camera holder? It's just not working?
My camera is on YouTube.
Oh.
It's looking down on here, and then I've got you on FaceTime on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Don't shoot the middleman. I'm just a piano player.
That's okay. I didn't know exactly what your setup was.
Well, that's the only way we knew how to make it work for tonight.
All right. Well, if you get too tired, let me know.
Okay. Okay, I got the fish. And they said 3 was a bird's nest, and I got some eggs. Number 1 was a bumblebee.
Yeah.
Number 2, we don't know what 2 is yet.
Hmm.
And we've got 4 has a mermaid and a tin man. Number 6 looks like an EKG. Oh, let's try that again. An EKG. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? I think you said two could be. I see like a shark or something in the middle of the pond, and he's got other sharks around him. I don't know what else to tell you.
Do 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 do. How about a submarine?
Yeah, there you go.
We could put one of those glasses on it. Lookout glasses.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah.
He's out here in the water.
Yeah. Sorry, my phone rang and it made me jump. So if you see me jump, don't worry.
Well, we didn't hear it. We did not hear it, so you're good. Okay. So let's see. And an EKG. Okay.
I think you're spot on with what you got. It looks pretty good to me.
I think we got them all.
Yeah.
So okay. So I think that's it. Thanks everybody for playing. Sharon said she saw a rabbit in number 3, and I do see the ears and a rabbit here with an eye. I do see that rabbit.
Yeah, let me get some paper. Hold on.
We're going to do the 365 next. The 365 book. You do not have to have the book to play along. The 365 book is a book of prompts that we're going to play, and the number is 353. And I made a page of glass containers. They're clear glass containers. And the sample says to add life into the terrariums. So we're supposed to put something in the jars. And you guys get to tell me what you think I should put into the jars.
Yeah, I got my book.
Okay, 365.
Is that the page number?
353.
353. Okay. 30.
Whiskey in the jar, Janice. Janice Glines think we should. Now it says add life into the jar, terrariums. So that means we have to tilt the terrariums to our mouth to make it alive. We can do this. We're making the terrariums alive.
Oh, aquarium. Oh, this ought to be fun.
So, and since we're talking to each other, you can go to the kitchen table if you feel like it. Are you? Are you?
Because Bear's out there watching TV.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's
fine. That's fine.
That's why I got this thing right here.
So I'm going to take and I'm going to make some watermarks in this terrarium, and I'm going to make it. I'm going to look for something to color it with. And this is liquid. And it says to make my terrarium alive. So if I've got whiskey in here, it needs to be more brown, doesn't it?
You gonna put whiskey in your terrarium?
I am. And now I'm going to make it alive. I'm going to make it alive. So you all listen very carefully. Let me show you how to make this whiskey alive. I painted it gold, but I think it needs to be painted brown. Let's see if I got a brown marker over here somewhere. And I do.
I'd like it to the
So, so I'm going to make it brown.
Okay, I'm gonna add a fish.
And it needs to be browner than that.
Fishy.
It's kind of a golden brown, right? So that's not going to work. Let's see if I can find another brown. So I'm going to make it alive now. And this is how we're going to make it alive. This is how we make it alive.
I can't see your picture because you got me on the mat or wherever.
Okay.
I see yellow and red. That's all I see.
Okay. This is how we make it alive. We put a hand in the picture.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
And the hand is alive. Oh, a message. Okay, Janet.
Well, see,
A genie.
I know you can't see it, but right there I put a little fish in mine.
Okay. Got a little fish.
Good, but it's in there.
Okay. A little fish bowl. Okay. Let's see. A genie. And Genie had a did you all remember the genie on I Dream of Jeannie? She had a pink couch in her little hideaway.
She was very Llama. She had a beautiful setup for her little place there.
Yeah.
As a young kid, we all wanted to go in the bottle, right? We all wanted to be in Jeannie's bottle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We thought there was pretty nifty back there.
We did.
And that was just when, not aging myself too bad, but that's when us kids, we didn't have color TVs that long, so seeing something that colorful on TV, just seeing color on TV, that was a brand new adventure for us because we grew up, at least I did, when I was real young, all we had was black and white.
This is for Janet. Janice Glines. Mm-hmm. This is whiskey. We got plants, whiskey, and a genie. And we're going to put a fish.
Well, that's a good idea about the hands. That's a good idea.
Fish.
When you say live, I'm thinking it's got to be fish or something like that.
We got goldfish. Now I'm trying to. Okay. Janet wants a llama a llama. Oh, I could do a llama. Let me show you how to do a llama. I can do a llama in the jar. Oh yeah. We got a llama in the jar. Oh, a betta fish is a type of fish that you buy at the gift shop, and they're real. They've got a fluttery tail, and they're called betta fish. And you don't put them with any other fish because they fight with other fish. And it's a popular little fish that you put on your desk in America. Okay. Let's see. Oh, those colored sand things. Okay, okay. The sands always had a some kind of a figurine or something, a mountain or something, and it was all different colors. At the beach, remember the sand? You fill up the sand and do. It's called sand art.
Yeah.
That's what someone else suggested.
Yeah, some of that sand art is quite unique. It's very detailed. I'm really surprised the
Yeah.
ones I've seen. I see them down in Myrtle Beach and Ocean City and stuff. And man, I'm like, how in the world did you get it so detailed?
If anybody comes up with an idea that I have not seen yet, I'm going down through chat. So if I've skipped anything, I didn't do it on purpose. A message. A message in a bottle.
Oh, that's a good idea. A message in a bottle. And see, I have my ink and pencils here that I haven't even opened yet.
Okay. There's my sand art and my message.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
I know. I have to do you one at a time.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I see your message. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Now, what is the thing up at the above that? I see color, but I can't figure out what I'm looking at.
Okay, the black
Yeah.
is a figment of your imagination. It
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, it's not there. It's not there. It's a leak from the page behind it.
Okay. Okay.
So we're pretending we don't see that. But there's a jar there, and I've got one more jar to fill, and I'm trying to go in line. Uh, let's see. Janice is looking at the opposite page, and she thinks that's going to be funny. We're going to do that one Thursday. And yeah, it's a watermark. The black thing. It's my ring around my planet on the other page. And then I see a mushroom and a fairy house.
Mushroom and a fairy. Okay. Yeah, I could do a fairy house. That's true. Yeah, I don't think about these things because I don't look at terrariums very often. But jars very often. So yeah. All right. And I'll be back. Let me go get my water brush one moment.
Okay, I think I got everything done. So, uh, my eyes I've just tried to do what I can. RY House. So there's my bottles on my jars, and I'll be interesting to see what kind of jars you make, what kind of jars that you make, and we can add a tip in. See, what was that other one I saw? Uh, a fairy house. There was another one. Coral reef. Okay, let me do this one here. Make a coral reef. And another we can make a betta fish. A betta fish has a big wavy tails, and and they're really a small fish, but they have a lot of decoration on them that make them flutter.
I got my markers here, so if I can't find a color in here, too bad, because I got every color in here imaginable.
Okay.
So I'll use my markers.
So I did another fish tank. Okay. I think that's really all. I think did I color my sand art? Okay. She wants me to color my sand art. Color my sand art. Okay, well, I'm just about done. I was going to try to message Rebecca to see what other pages she did this morning. Did anybody watch Rebecca this morning? Does anybody know what numbers she did? So there we go. Got my water.
I have these one kind of markers here, and you take the lid off, and then the lid doesn't fit on the marker when you're using it, so you got to go and put the lid somewhere else, and then I got to try to remember, okay, what did I do with the lid?
Yeah. I know what you mean, yeah.
I like when the lids fit on the marker because it makes it easier.
Right. That does create an issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. It's Tuesday night. Did you do your devotion?
I did.
Okay, and what was that about?
It was about it was about the present. It was about a present. A little girl wrapped a present up to give her daddy, and she put in butterfly kisses.
Oh, isn't that cute?
And he said, well, and he got mad at her because he said, don't you know that there's supposed to be something inside the box when you give a present? And she said, oh, but daddy, It's my butterfly kisses.
Oh,
So he
yeah.
so he kept it close by, and every time he missed his daughter, he would open up and get a butterfly kiss.
Oh, that's sweet.
Okay. Uh Janice is a tarantula, a big spider.
A tarantula. Ooh. Okay, okay, Janice, we'll let you get away with that one. Tarantula. I'll tell you a story. My daughter, when she was young, she was like, oh, heck. And she wanted a tarantula. And she wanted to get a tarantula from the pet store. And I said, Megan, I said, if you get a tarantula, you bring him into this apartment. I said, you got to keep that bedroom closed, door closed at all times, because your mother is not coming into that room. And that was the end of the story of the tarantula.
I would think, yeah, yeah.
But I let her know real quick. Your mom here is not too fond about that idea.
Exactly.
And I don't know where this idea came.
Was she in school?
Yeah, yeah, she was in school at that time. She was in elementary school, so maybe it had something to do with.
I'm sure they had to have talked about it, yeah, to learn about it. Okay, there's my tarantula. Oh,
Now,
thank you,
when she
Heather.
got older, she had a white albino, uh, well, a rat
A mouse.
with big red eyes, and
Yeah.
I got to hold this animal.
Animal.
About work, and I said, okay, that's very good. I got to hold your your pet, and my hands turned all red. The palms of my hands, but my hands turned bright red.
Oh my
And I
God.
told her, I said, I can't hold your pet anymore because I'm allergic to him.
Right.
Bright red. I was like, woo, okay.
So,
So that was it meant to hold Mr. Sweet Pet.
right.
That was my signal. No, no, this is not for you. So we have so many. It's fun being a parent because you forget these stories until somebody brings up like the word pet or whatever. And then
Yeah.
get back to you.
Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to put this in as a tip in first because I had a couple of extra jars. So that could still be in the book. And we'll do this one, maybe we'll do this one Thursday. So Rebecca had 72, 288, and 19.
Okay, I would have to write those down because
That's
I'm not
okay.
going to be able to remember them. Hold on.
Well, you don't have to, I can tell you. You can ask me again. 282
I can't remember my
and
first one. What did she say?
72, 288, and 19.
Okay, I got it.
I'm sorry, it was 119.
Woo. Boy, that's a big difference from 19. Okay, so 119?
Almost got in trouble.
Got it.
Okay.
All right, I got it. I wrote it down. Yeah, this is what I do it. Oh, it's colored. Okay, I got it. So now, are you these other pages that you told me about? Are you working on them right now?
Yeah. I'm just.
Okay.
I'm.
I'm still.
That's okay.
I'm still
I put my my terrariums away, and I've got 72 here in my book. And hi, Barbara, dear. Melissa, you do it on your journal book. You don't have to have the book. You can do this in your journal. All you need is a piece of paper. And if you want the book, you need to tell your mother to buy it for you from Amazon. Okay, Carol says good night. Good night, sweetheart. And Barbara's in the room, and I can do this for you here. And let's see. Everybody's doing okay. Okay.
Cheryl is already gone, but I did a little bit more hand stitching today.
Oh.
I'm doing a heart, and I didn't do it exactly like it was supposed to be. I kind of went off on my own path with it, but I put a little heart in the middle of it, and it's turning out good. I have to get used to stitching on such a small piece of. I think they call it 8 across because the squares are only like that big. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. They're only about that tall, and so I'm like kind of like looking, like trying to get my needle right in that corner hole of the square. It's a challenge.
Okay, it says on here to do some straight line. Use a pattern using straight lines and angles. So I'm not sure if I'm doing it or not, but I'm using straight lines, and I'm doing some of my straight lines at an angle. And I created a pattern. And I think that this completes my mission. Straight lines and angles. And I did that. So here is mine. Straight lines and angles. So I did rows, and then I did angles.
That's good. Yeah.
Very easy, very quick. So do you all think that's okay to do in the chat room? Straight lines and angles. Is that okay? Is that good enough? Who is on the phone? Cheryl. It's our little sister Cheryl, Lisa. Lisa wants to know who's on the phone. It's our little sister.
Just me.
We try. Lisa, I got on. I subscribed to YouTube. I mean to UStream or StreamYard rather, and I can have guests on my show now. So I invited Cheryl to be on my show tonight, and she could not get on for a variety of reasons. And so we decided just to FaceTime her, and we were talking to her through the feed of the phone. We're desperate, Lisa. We'll do anything. We're desperate. Uh, so we like to be goofy and we just like to be goofy, and so that's what we're doing. We're being goofy. So yeah, that's us. So we're working in our 365 book right now, and I just did 72, and I'm getting ready to do 119, and then we're going to do 288 in a minute. So we will be doing that one next. So 119 is right here. And 119 says there's a time. Okay. We've got a four square, and I know you can't really see it in the book, so I will make it a little bit bigger so that you can see it. So you got four squares, and they each say time. It says we all experience creative bursts at different parts of the day. Find out when you are most creative. Choose an object as a subject and draw it four different times of the day, from the first thing in the morning to the late evening. So this is kind of homework, okay? We're supposed to draw something. And then the tip says choose whatever material feels right at the moment. And it can be different materials at each time. Because I'm going to use a pen for right now. And then after a while, I'm going to take this book with me and do the object again. And I'll do it again. And then at bedtime, I'll do it a fourth time. And I will use whatever project that I have. Yes.
Now I don't know if you can see this, so I'm just going to hold it up.
Oh.
There's my lines and angles.
Yes. Okay. Good. Good. You did like me. Good. Okay. So I can put the time now is 8:03, and I'm going to I got to draw something. And then again it says reflect. At what time of the day do you feel most inspired? When did the activity feel the most natural? Well, I'm going to say the nighttime because I've had four chances to draw it, three chances before to draw it, and I'm going to draw the same thing each time. So I'm going to say my last time is I'm going to perfect what I'm drawing the first time. That makes sense? I'm on page 119. So
Give me an example and I'll understand when I see it. Right now, everything is just a blur.
okay. Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Will you be doing prompts? Oren wants me to go live and do prompt game. Okay, I can do prompts next. because this is going to be, I got to do this 4 times a day. Rebecca, yes, I'll do prompts. Rebecca, what did you draw? Time's on my side. Yes, it is. Yes, Marty. What did Rebecca draw? Rebecca's in the room and she wants to do prompts.
Hi, Rebecca. I'm sorry if I'm not saying hello. Hi, everybody. I'm thinking about what best.
Marty says a tree.
And
A tree.
I read it and I'm like, I don't know what it means.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a tree in my first square, and I'm in a hurry. So here's my first tree.
All you want. I'll catch up with you eventually.
So I did my tree. There's my tree.
Okay. Now, what did you say you were going to write the time in?
I wrote the time in right now. It's 8:03 or 8.
Okay. You're writing the time of when you drew the item. Is that what you're saying?
Right. I put the time down now, and then I'm going to draw the same. I'm going to draw another tree in an hour.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So this is going to be an ongoing project. So I'm going to put uh, a bookmark here so I can remember to go back to this page, because I got to do this 3 more times tonight. And that was 219, and then 288. Let's see what it says real quick. Design an imaginary underwater animal or fish. Okay, so we're going to design an animal. We're going to design a new animal. What should our new animal look like? It's going to be an underwater.
I don't know. Make them half giraffe and half fish. I don't know what this is.
Okay, there, she said it. Half giraffe. And half fish.
Half giraffe, half fish. What a strange thing to say, right? I don't know.
Okay, there's my new underwater fish. Does Janice is singing. Janice, have you been in the whiskey? Marty? Marty?
All I've had today really is ginger ale and water. Maybe that's the problem there. Maybe I do need some whiskey.
Okay, so here's my.
No whiskey today. Oh, that's cool. Oh, he is really cool looking now. Yeah,
So,
that is great.
okay, kind of like a seahorse. Okay, so I'm done with that one. Now we're going to play a prompt game. We've got an hour. And not yet, Beth. She says, Janice says, not yet, Beth, but it's always a possibility. The night's not over with yet, Janice, is it? Okay, so I've done my prompts. I'm going to do another prompt page, and I have prompt cards that we'll do.
The prompt card game thing.
I do.
What I'll do is I'll set when you after you do a prompt, you can just show me, or I can write them down.
Okay. Here are some prompt cards. So I'm just going to mix these up. I haven't looked at them forever and a day, so I don't know what's in them. But there's prompt cards right here,
Because I can write them down.
and we're going to play. How many prompts does Gavin want to play? Oren, what? How many cards? How many prompts do you want to play with, Oren? We'll get Oren involved here. Hi, Oren. Hi, Oren. What? How many cards? How many prompts? 6. Okay, we're going to do 6 prompts. 6 prompts. Okay.
I'm gonna write them down.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's too hard for me to hold my my phone up all the time.
Okay, don't worry about it. I can hear you.
And we can hear you. We can still hear you, and we can see you. Okay, the first prompt is going to be an image. An image. You can use a magazine image. You can draw an image. An image is a picture of something. And I'm going to use a magazine.
Okay, what? That part. I can do that.
Image. First page. I'm not picky. I am not picky. I am not picky.
Flip that page, Beth. Flip that page. See if I can find something real quick.
An image. I'm cutting out an image out of the magazine.
Yeah, I got one little one here.
Okay, image. Oh, Lisa's going to be spinning yarn. Now, one day, Lisa, when I'm not busy, and or if you're not busy sometime, Lisa, I'm going to have you spin some yarn while we're crafting, and the girls can watch you spin your yarn. Wouldn't you guys love to see that?
Yes, and Lisa, I did some embroidery stitching today. I did the cross stitch. I guess they call it the full cross stitch. And it's okay. I just have to get used to stitching into the little Where? You know what I'm talking about?
Stitching it, the cross stitching to the square.
Yeah, it's real small. It's hard to see.
You can get larger cross stitching kits. Uh,
Yeah, excuse me,
yeah,
larger Ada cloth. Yeah.
and you can always um, make your squares um, double the stitches in your on your fabric.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm self-teaching myself, and I'm learning a lot about myself with embroidery stitching,
Yeah,
learning that I have to refine my patience with myself. I get impatient with myself, and I'm like, oh, that's not right. What do I do? You know, and I just have to tell myself, look, this is just for fun.
that's right.
I'm not in a contest. See, I get into this the mindset. I get into this competition, like I'm competing, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not.
Exactly, exactly. You're not trying to beat yourself up over it. And also, the thing about cross stitching is it is an open end piece of thread. You can always pull it out.
Well, with this cloth, no, you can't. It's not that easy. Once you get it in there, it's in there pretty good. And getting it
Oh,
out,
I'm just talking about the
hard
last
to it.
stitch. Yeah, I'm
Once
just
I get it in, if I don't like something, how do I get it out?
right. I'm not talking about the stitches previously. I'm just talking about the very last stitch. You can
Oh, okay. Yeah,
take it
the
out.
last stitch is pretty easy, but yeah. Now, when you've done a whole row and all of a sudden you get lost, you take out two or
Same
three.
thing with
It's not too easy.
knitting and crochet. Not quite that easy.
Yeah, and that's why today I kind of I thought I was following the pattern that I had, and oh no, I wasn't. And I said, well, you know what? This is called Cheryl's going to do it her way.
That's right.
And I
Learning
just all followed
it's
it.
a
But there's
learning
no
experience.
way in the world I'm going to do this all over again.
That's right.
Maybe I'll go get it and bring it to you, and you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't know how well you can see it, but I can show it to you.
Okay. So here's my image. And I guess I'm going to cut the center part of this pocketbook out here.
Yeah, since I'm working on this index card, I made mine real small.
Okay. Okay, there's my pocketbook. There we go. Now I'm going to the next card, Owen. Mina, hit your live button, girl. Hit your live button.
Uh-oh, the Mina behind. It's okay, Mina.
She
Don't feel
says it
bad.
looks like Nessie.
All out.
Live button. Hit your live button. Okay, number 2 is sequins. Sequins, and that's anything that sparkles. You could even use glitter glue. Okay, I got my glitter glue.
I'm going to write that
I
down.
don't have anything. I don't know if I might put this somewhere else. So I'm not gluing it down yet, but I do have my image and I do have my glitter glue. I got gold glitter glue. So
Yeah, I don't have my sequence right handy. I don't even know where it is. It's one of those three. So I'm looking. Yeah, I'll leave that one for later.
Okay. Um, so sequins or bling or glitter glue. I'm going to use glitter glue in a few minutes. And uh, I'm going to go ahead and draw another card. You can write these down if you're not ready for the next one. You can write your prompts down. So don't be alarmed if I go too fast. So our third prompt is a postal stamp. And I think it would be nice if we had more than one. I've got a few postal stamps around here. Postage stamps. We can put some of these in the background. I've got several right here. And all of these stamps came off of your all's Happy Mails. Happy Mails and junk mail. They're from all over. So let's put some of these down. Postage stamps. So I guess it means I'm going to have to glue my little girl down. So I'm going to glue her down in the middle of the page. Here she goes. Here she goes. She is modeling. There she goes. Patting her down for good luck.
You have one postage stamp, so I'm going to put it down.
That's fine. One will work.
I took it off the envelope today. I said, oh, I could use that for something. Here we are.
There you go. That'll work.
It worked.
So there's one. And I'm going to try to do this the quick way. I'm cutting them out. We're going to cut them out.
I had a whole book of things that they're supposed to look like postage stamps. And I had the book with me yesterday. And now, can I find it right now? No.
Oh, okay. I have a pair of scissors that cuts out like the edging of postage stamps.
Yeah.
And I did that one time. There were pictures of stamps in a magazine, and I cut them out with those special scissors to make them look like postage stamps, and it was cute. It worked out real cute.
Yeah, I'm slapping happy. Now I got to get the sticky on my fingers.
Okay. Teresa's going to bed. Okay, Teresa.
Good night, Teresa. Good night, sister.
Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's our hero. She saved us. Okay. I haven't been kind of watching chat because I've been cutting out some postage stamps. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Like I'm a little thankful, man. Nothing exciting.
And postage stamps. I can't wait to see what Oren's making. He's doing it with me. Anybody else playing with me? Cheryl's playing with me. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Just a few more.
Yeah, like I said, when I want to find that book now, I can't find it, and it was right with me yesterday. It was right there. It's right here. Now I can't find it. That's just the way it goes.
It is. That's the way it goes. You can't help it. I've done the same thing. I've been looking for my book of doors for a month, and I still can't find it.
Oh,
So
you can't find your book of doors? Oh,
I
okay.
have a book of doors, and I can't find it. I have looked everywhere, so I need to go back and try looking at the first place I looked, and I bet that's where it is. The first place I looked. I overlooked it, no doubt. So here are my stamps, and I'm just going to scatter them around randomly around my girl, and just do that and see how that works.
Okay, well, I can always go back and add more stamps later. It's no big deal.
Let's see. Is Rebecca and Oren caught up, or do they need more time? Do they need more time? I'm gluing my stamps down. Finished another cat in black embroidery last night. Oh wow. I'm hoping you'll post it. For those of you that just came in, we've got little sister Cheryl with us tonight.
I
You're not caught up. Okay, I'm gluing my stamps down, taking my time, gluing my stamps down. Rebecca says no, they're not caught up yet.
Okay, that's fine.
We're we're going to take our time. We see I'm all, and Rebecca will tell you how fast I am. I am fast.
Yes, Beth, you are fast. um, but that's okay.
I know it's all right.
I
Didn't
say, well, Beth is going to go, and I'm just going to write this down or whatever. Because
catch up.
the opposite of you, I'm turtle slow,
I,
and I don't know what it is to be like rabbit fast. I can't be like rabbit fast. It's not there. It's not there for me. I can't do that.
Rebecca says catch up, and I bet you she meant caught up.
Oh, okay.
I bet they meant caught up. Now you have to wait on me because I'm still gluing stamps. Okay, one more. Yes. Thank you, Janet. Janet says, "Oh, Cheryl's on the phone." You're right. Here she is. She's she's my sidekick. She's my sidekick tonight, Janet. Janet, guess what happened is I have I was making the announcement that I have StreamYard and or YardStream, whichever way you like to say it, and so I can have guests on with me now. So I invited Cheryl to come on with me tonight, and she couldn't get on, and I think I know what happened, but we'll have to work on it later. But she couldn't get in the chat room, and she couldn't link on with her phone or her computer laptop. But anyway, to make a long story short, we decided we're going to beat it the system, and so we FaceTimed each other, and we've got her on FaceTime. So I think it's awesome that we can have, free long distance service for as long as we want. so so
I call Beth, so I have unlimited service, so until Beth says bye bye, I'm here.
that's right. That's right.
Well,
So
but I do have to go at 9 o'clock because my baby sweetheart has to go to bed.
that's fine, and I do too. I got to get off at 9 o'clock too. So anyway,
That's his midnight. That's his midnight.
we improvised our obstacles, and we decided that we were not going to let our obstacles get in our way. And Cheryl had a big announcement, Janet. Cheryl had an announcement that she reached 400 subscribers tonight. And we earlier in the evening we had give two giveaways for Cheryl. So and Cheryl did it all through FaceTime. So we had a good time. We've been and we're doing a prompt game. So it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw another prompt card now.
And with me being a new, still a pretty new crafter, and I look back at my YouTube and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I haven't done a video since January, but I still have 400 subbies. I've got 400 people out there that are still being faithful to me, and I really, really appreciate it.
That's right.
If I was me, I'd be like, well, that lady's not doing nothing. I'm leaving to bye-bye.
Well, it's a start, and anyway, this is a baby step for Cheryl to begin streaming and learning how everything works and practicing with our phones and our iPad or our laptop and everything. This is giving her some experience to learn how to actually get online, and we will be working on that with her in the near future, and we might be asking Janet from New York to help us with Cheryl, because she helped me get online, helped me begin to stream, and her and Violet both were my very first two helpers, and and it and I'm here I am, and now I'm helping Cheryl. So we're not going to give up on her. So the next.
One thing that could be messing me up is on my phone. I have what they call a two-step verification.
Yeah.
And I think that could be interfering with it. Plus, I have a security thing on my phone, and they might, they don't like to let anybody just in my phone.
Right,
and
right.
They probably don't want me to get out and go to somewhere else's.
Right.
I guess it's a security thing. I don't know.
We're gonna tackle that later. But yes, we are going to try to fix all of those obstacles, because I know what else. I think there's another problem too, but I think we can fix it offline. So we'll definitely go over that with her later. So, hi, Barbara Batzer.
Yeah, I don't know everything about this live stream stuff either. I'm brand new, and I just think, like everybody else, I can just push that click button and I should be live. But
Right.
they said, no, the site is not allowing you to go live, but you can go live with Beth, but we're not going to give you any audio, no mic, no audio, and no picture. I'm like, well, that's not going to do any good because I know everybody wanted to see me.
Right. We will work on that, and we're gonna try to go over some of those later. I just didn't think that now we're just moving on right now, and so right now we're playing a prompt game with Oren, who is Rebecca, her grandson, and Oren I think is I don't know, is he 10 years old yet? How old is Oren? But he is on here with adult supervision,
Hi, everyone. I can't see it, but hi.
and he's he's spending the night with Rebecca, and so he's playing a prompt game with us. So anyway, my crayon, I'm going to play with my crayon, and which is the prompt. And if you've missed the prompts, here they are. We've got um, an image, sequence, a postal stamp, and a crayon. Now this does have a slash stencil. So this could also be a stencil, a crayon through a stencil. I've got it marked off, but I probably shouldn't. I probably should leave that crayon or stencil. So we'll do both. We'll do both, or one or the other. So I wanted to do my crayons with my heat gun. He's he, Oren is 9 years old. Hey, woohoo! Way to go, Oren. 9 is a good number. Yeah, buddy. So I'm going to use my heat gun with my crayons, and this has to be done with an adult supervision. And Oren is not allowed to do this uh, without someone doing it for him, helping him. So I'm putting the heat gun to the tip of my crayon, and it's going to melt. And I'm just moving around on top of my paper very steadily, aiming at my tip. I'm not aiming I'm not aiming this at my hand. It's away from my hand. And I've used a half of a crayon, and now I'm going to stop and get another crayon, and I'm holding it on the tip, and I'm holding my heat gun, blowing it away from my hands and my phone and anything plastic on the table. And it does splatter, and the wax is hot. It splatters and the wax is hot. I'm done with that one, and I'm getting my third crayon. I'm holding it at the tip and blowing it away from my body. I'm blowing it away from my face, my hands, my arms, my legs. I'm putting it directly on top of my workspace. I'm not heating up the camera. My heat gun is away from anything of danger. It does splatter. It does, and it's hot. So I'm done with the blue crayon, and I'm going to turn my heat gun off. And there I used crayons. had to get it off her face. It made her smudged her makeup. But it did splatter on my leg, and it was hot. But I did not burn myself. I did not burn myself. So these can go back into the crayon box. For another game. Okay. Done. Okay.
Yeah, we don't want you to burn yourself, sweetheart.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Oren will post his page. Yes, Dana. Thanks for reminding him. Yes, he has to post it in Becca's group and in my group. Oh, Marty says, Oren, guess what? Your next birthday, you'll be in double digits. Woohoo! Double digits. That was a big deal when my little granddaughter, when she went from 9 to 10, she went double digits. Yes. Oh, Janice is typing in my prompts, images, sequence, and I do have glitter glue I'm going to do last, and postage stamps, crayons, or stencils. Yeah, you could use your crayon on a stencil. That would have been good. But I already had this in mind, so this is what I did. And so you can see, you can't see the yellow one, but you can see the red and the blue. So the next prompt is uh, yes, it's her grandson, Becca. It's her grandson. Her oldest son is 17, almost 7. Well, he just turned 16, so he's driving. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Rebecca's old enough to still have kids.
I'm grandma. I'm perfectly fine with being
That
grandma. I've got 2 girls.
Rebecca claims Oren as a grandchild or something of the sort. So we don't go there. He's a relative. Where's a drop of crayon on your phone? Yeah, there's a drop of crayon on my phone, and it'll come off. I have a protector on my phone, and so that's one reason why this is not for everybody. It splattered and blew over on my phone, but it did not hurt my phone. Thank you. Keep me in line. Keep me in line. Okay, so the next prompt is circles. Circles. Oh boy. First circle I got is this one, and this is a lid to one of my vitamins, and I love this one. This is one of my favorite prompts, and I just happen to have some paint on my palette. hmm So all I need to do is maybe add a little bit of water to it, and I've got green and red, and mix it up. This might not be a good idea because I've got wax on my paper,
Oh, yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see.
See what happens.
We're going to see what happens. So now I need to figure out how to get this down to where I can use it. My bowl has a ridge there, and I can't get my I can't get my lid to a flat surface because I'm going to use this as my marking tool. So let's see if this will work. Circles.
I'm still learning about these are these brush pins. I think that's what this is.
Yeah.
And I'm learning about these bad boys. I'm not comfortable with them.
Okay, that one didn't work. That was a fail. Let me think. How about if I try a magic marker? So I'll get a different circle here. And I'm going to try my circles with drawing. How about that?
Well, my circles are coming out looking like Easter eggs. That's where I am today. That's all right. They're still circles. They're not circles. They're still.
Okay. I am using a tape. I'm reusing a empty tape dispenser, and it's got a double ring to it, and that's what I'm using. And a black magic marker. Okay. How's that? There's my circles. Uh, Here, I'll show you.
Oh wow, you're doing all great. I love your page. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh, I like that. You're putting a circle inside of the circle.
Yeah, it's a double circle. The outside rim and the inside. Okay. Everybody doing all right in the chat room? Lisa's got to go. Bye, baby. Bye, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you, even though I can't see you.
Sharon says it looks great. Oh, Marty says my hands are pretty. Pretty dirt. They're pretty dirty. I can get my hands dirty real easy. Let's see. I see donuts. Janice. Mardi Gras. Woohoo! She sees donuts. Happy Fat Tuesday. It's Tuesday here, so it could be a Fat Tuesday, right?
It's Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday today.
Melissa says yes, okay. Uh,
This is called Keeping Up with Beth Art. That's what it is.
Keeping up with Beth Art. Here you go. Brenda says bye, Lisa. Take care. Okay, we have one more prompt left. Oren said 6 prompts. And the last prompt is flower. A flower.
Flower, okay.
Yep. And I'm going to go back to my magic marker. And I'm going to doodle some flowers around my circles.
That's a good idea. I think I'm going to copy you.
Okay. You're allowed. You are allowed. Absolutely. We share our art. We sure do. And then I'm just going to put some dots in the middle of my flower. There we go. So there we go. I didn't do a whole bunch of circles, so that's good. That is real good. Not too many to fool with. Very good. And it draws on the crayons. I don't know if it'll dry or not. We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, these distress crayons, I'm still learning.
I think it draws and dries on the crayon. It does. It draws on the stamps and on the crayon, and it dries. It doesn't come off. Yay! And this is just a permanent marker. Is
I
what this
haven't
is.
added any sequence yet, so.
I gotta do my gold next. It's my last prompt. I saved it for last.
With the sequence,
For my sequence, I'm going to use gold glitter glue. And this is going to be great because I can glitter my flowers. I'm going to glitter my flowers.
I got 10 minutes, so doing good. Got 10 minutes and I gotta get out of Dodge.
Okay. I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
And the glitter glue will dry overnight.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And I'm just going to glitter just 2 or 3 of the flower petals. And then I'm also giving my center some pollen dots. This is where the pollen comes from. And I can put little dots right there in the middle of my flower. Just a few, not a whole bunch. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Okay, I'm done. Just have to post some pictures and let this thing dry overnight. And then we're done. Okay, I think that's it. That's all the flowers. Ta-da!
Alright, I got these little things here. So I'm gonna put some of those on my card. I don't even know if you can see them, but they're like little gem things.
Yeah. Okay, flatbacks. I call them flatbacks.
Yeah,
Okay.
I call them tiny things that I can stick on my card. Good night.
So Melissa's saying goodnight. Good night, Melissa. Marty loves my page. Heather's getting wild. She's doing prompts on her cardboard. That's wonderful, Heather, and she's going to post her picture when she gets done. Oh, Janice says that I made good sunflowers for good luck for your crane. That was awesome because I have worldly stamps on here. I've got stamps from America and stamps from England and that is not too far away from the Ukraine. So I've got a bulk stamp here on this, and that's for like bulk mail. So that might be from that might be going to over Europe too, but I doubt it. I think it's USA stuff only. So this is dedicated to the UK. Rebecca's posting, and I'm going to take a picture and post as well. One.
Yeah, I'll post mine after I do whatever. Oh, Beth, you're off. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, I see. It says Beth camera is off.
I know. Yeah, I'm taking some pictures.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just didn't.
And
Also, all I saw was you and Beth also on the screen.
I'm going to post our terrariums. So I'm looking forward to see what you all put in your terrariums.
Well, I got a ways to go on mine.
And so let's put 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got to take a picture of our drama llama. Woohoo! I will. We got to take a picture of the llama. We can't forget him. Yeah, buddy. We'll post him too.
Yeah, and I'll post a picture of my little embroidery thing that I'm doing. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on mine, but I'm going to post a picture of it anyway.
Okay. Okay, well, there's my finished page, Cheryl.
Oh, that is so good. Wow.
With one image.
You did it so fast, too.
So I think a lot of my problem is I overdo things. And I put too much, and this time I didn't. Well, this time I didn't. I just did 6 flowers.
It helps me because it gives me ideas.
I know. Yeah. So, okay. All righty. Now, Cheryl, I'm going to say goodnight to you first. Thank you for coming on.
It was good to not see you, but see you.
Yeah. So we'll talk about how we can maybe get you on. We'll see. So I will see you later. So goodbye, Cheryl.
Y'all have a blessed night.
Good night. Okay.
Bye.
That was really cool. Now I'm going to say goodnight to you all in the chat room. And Melissa's going to do her prompts in the morning. Okay. And that's it. Barbara says I should do a page in the book of punk art. Punk art, I call that like graffiti type art, and I also call it the type of art that young boys do when they think that's funny, and they draw that. What was the name of that guy that had the big long nose and he always saw his fingers hanging over the edge and you see his eyes and his nose? That to me is punk art. Immature art. So anyway, guys, you forgot to show another book. Well, Jen, I have done so much tonight. I'm pooped out. So I don't, yeah, Kilroy. I do not have a book here, but I have showed you quite a bit of other stuff. So I'm going to leave it at that tonight, and I will get you a book out for Thursday. So thank you guys for coming in. I love every one of y'all. You know I do. and we're going to see Becky with us on Thursday, and we'll probably play a magazine game or something else. Uh, so when she comes on, and we can still do the 365 book with Becca too. So I'm going to go rest and have me a little bite to eat. I haven't eaten today. So that's it. And so thank you again. If you have any questions or problems, be sure and message me. Uh, I aim to do things right, and if I haven't done something right, you can just let me know, and we can fix it next time. So have a good night. The president is going to speak soon. Oh, okay. Well, I wonder what. Let's all go and listen to the president. It'll be on all the channels. Hugs to everybody. Good night. Good night, you all.